Alright, I have an iPhone 6 here from a previous repair attempt by another tech. And I'm kind of, right now I plug it in and all I get is 0.5 amps on the PortaPow. So I just kind of take a look at it, and no long screw damage. Diode is intact. Looks like he, well, that's mistake number one, I think. That should be jumped to the top. I don't know what this is right here, but this and this should connect, not that and that. This must be just extra stuff. Anyways, let me pull this up. Alright, so that is... So the backlight system is comprised of... show you. So you just kind of click on this filter right here. This is the one that kind of blows often. So this is really the backlight system right here. There's one filter here. There's one, let's see, 24, 25, and 26. Okay, so those are the three filters. In my experience, the only thing that really blows is this one. And usually it's like pry damage or something like that. More likely, these three caps short out. And then the next thing would be this diode right here. Diode goes, coil goes as well. And if you see smoke, I see. Alright? So that's kind of how I approach things. So, let's find out what's going on here. What is this? Like, that is not, should not be there. And this diode is not held firmly in place right now. So let's do this first. Let's test this coil, okay? I should be getting... Let's make sure the coil's okay. That way we don't have to replace that damn thing. So with the coil, you just kind of put the lead on this, and you're probably going to need a little pin or something like that. If I can find one. There's my pin. Because it's hard to get into that diode lead. But you just stick your multimeter. Hold on a second. Let's do this. You stick your so the top of this and the top of this will give you the reading of the coil. So that's what I do. In my experience, it should be, if you do in resistance mode, you should get about 0.8 about 1 ohm basically. So this is 0.6 ohms right now. 0.8, 0.6. So I think most likely this thing probably needs to be replaced, because if the coil was replaced, then this is probably most likely going to need to be replaced as well. So next thing I'm going to do is check, see that make sure there's no shorts here, okay? So I put this in continuity mode. See if it beeps. No beep. Beep on VCC main, no. This is on the fritz too, so. And it looks like he's missing a few components here. So we're going to try to replace all that shit. I may just end up replacing this thing too. You know what, let's check the diode, because then maybe we can reuse the diode. So with the diode, you're looking at, just go to diode mode. You're looking at about 0.2 volts with the red, you know, the red on the cathode. So cathode is the one with the bar on the side of it. Okay, anode is the top one. So I'm reading 1.7 volts going one way, and OL going the other way. Okay, so 1.7 volts is not good. 1.7 volts is either a short or a bad diode. So anyways, I'm just going to remove everything, and then we will go from there, okay? I think that's the easiest thing to do. You know what, one last thing. Let's check the filters real quick. Make sure those things aren't bad either. I would rather not have to replace those if I didn't have to. Okay, but I'm sure he's already checked it, so. Beep. 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 Okay, so those are all good. So let's go and proceed with this mass repair here. Okay. I'm just gonna cut this whole puppy right here because I'm gonna need to get access to all of it, and I don't wanna. All right, so we are almost good here, and let's get the quill off, and let's just replace this whole damn thing here. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do at this point. Missing a penny. Here it is. I should replace all this shit, man. I just turned my gun on, so it takes a little bit longer for it to kind of heat up. So that's why it takes a little bit longer for me to get it off. I'm at 450 degrees Celsius right now. It's gone. Let's just fucking remove the coil too, because if you have to replace diode, chances are coil is dead. Unless we'll get it done now, you know. And there's no easy way to remove this stupid thing, man. You just gotta burn the shit out of it and peel. The shit gets everywhere and like starts. Look at this. Look at that shit. Anyways, let's just not fuck around. Thing gets everywhere. I'm charging more just because this shit gets everywhere and it's a pain in the ass to remove this shit. Let's get rid of this fucking coil too, or this diode. Bring out the iron now. Hot air. This is taking a little too long. A little IPA here. Clean this shit off, man. Alright, let's turn this lead-free solder into leaded solder. I mean, like, let's get rid of all this shit here. Turn my fume extractor up a little bit. Alright, let's prep it all. Prep it all. Alright. Let's get rid of some of these bridges here. My freaking tips aren't touching anymore. What the fuck, man? Let's see if I can squeeze it. Maybe I need to turn it or something, I don't know. But that is causing some issues. Pissing me off a little bit. Pay a lot for these tips, damn it. Shit, did I just do that? Alright. I just want to tin these pads right here. That's a little too much. I'm gonna try to get this a little bit off here on all these. Okay, that's good. Alright, that's good enough. Let's get some off of this too. Alright, that's good. Maybe a little too much off. Alright, so let's test for shorts. Diode continuity mode. You can see this. Okay, so let's see. This is the diode right here. Let's just make sure that this touches this. Does beep. That beeps. And let's make sure this is not grounded right here. It is not grounded. Okay, so that's it. Let's clean it up and let's start getting shit back on here. Let's get the IC back on first. No, let's get the diode on first. I see a little blotch here. That may cause some issues later, but problem is that right there is ground. You see what I'm saying? This right here is ground. Let me just do that. Let's just make sure that this little looks like something is stripped here. So I want to make sure that I'm not losing connectivity here before I start. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, that's good. Okay. So, what do we do first? Diode first. Alright, iPhone 6 backlight diode. This might take me an hour if all goes well. Not the typical backlight repair. So I'm going to use tacky flux. just because it's a little bit easier to clean off. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? I think I'll get my pencil out. I'm gonna tin it a little bit. Tin it. Put a little bit on there, a little bit on there. And then I think I'll probably just use heat. I'm gonna be extra careful because I don't really want to do all this shit again, so let's just make sure everything is good here first. And then mode. Okay, that's good. So let's get the IC first. U1502. I just did 2 of these yesterday, so that's why I know. Alright, let's see which way it is oriented. A1 is top left. So let's get a little tacky flux on it. Make sure the dot goes top left. I can't even see the dot. Where is the dot? Weird. I can't even see the dot on this. That's not good. What kind of fucking part is this shit? What the hell is that? Where the hell did all that crud come from? Well, I wish I knew which way this is oriented. I got nothing. Piece of shit. Damn it. How the hell do I just guess? I mean, it's 50-50. It's either this corner or that corner. So let's see if I can feel indentation. I got nothing. Oh, there it is. Let's see. That says DZ. So I think. Oh, there's a dot right there. Alright, so we're good. So we're gonna go this way. And put a little more flux on there. It's a lot of heat. But I finally think I got it melted, so. Alright. Let's get my coil out. Nope. Alright, I got my coil. Okay, so Tachyflux, I think I will still use that. Heat this sucker first. You know what? I normally tint it. Get a little flux on there. I like to tint it. Make things a little easier. But this just make things a little easier. I'm gonna heat it just a little bit first. I don't want to burn the coil. Oh, shite. I think I'm good here. Let's just let it go and see if it moves. Okay, that's solid. All right. So let's test the let's test the coil. Make sure I'm getting about 1 ohm across. I'm getting about 0.8, which is about right. Okay, so let's put all the caps back on, the big caps. This is a 10 microfarad 6.3 volt 0402. So 2 of those, and then 2.2 25 volt. So I got 10 microfarad 6.3 volt 0402. Let's get 2 of those out real quick. Why do these things always go away from me? I don't know where the fuck they fly to. God dang it. Just cut it and it like flew somewhere. Alright, this one's not gonna fly. Alright. 2. And then 2.2 microfarad, 25 volter. Three of those. Okay, so that's good. I'm sure there it is. Those are my capacitors that flew away somewhere. All right, found them. All right, so let's put the inside ones in first. Let's start from the inside and work to the outside. All right, so get a little flux. Let's just do. I guess we can do one at a time or something. I don't know. This one. You know what? Tachyflux ain't gonna cut it. So let's get some real flux here. Tachyflux just disappears. This stuff will glue it a little bit. No bridges and we are happy. Probably gonna need a little shit there. Okay, that's good. All right, let's get the VCC main caps now. All right, I'm not gonna touch any more of it. Let's just wait for it to harden and make sure it's tight. Tight, 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 tight. Okay, that's it. Now let's see what components he's missing, and we will work from there. So this is a donor board here. That's kind of jacked up, so I can't tell from this one. Maybe this one will be a little better. There we go. Well, let's see. I think I'm still missing a component there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3 small components. I think we can probably manage that. So let's just do one at a time and then just transfer it, I guess. I don't know. My donor board. Take less. Oh, whoa. Whoa! Fucking second time that's happened to me. Piece of shit. Alright. I know this is crusty as fuck, but that's all I got right now, so I might even have these purchased because I think I may have got these from DigiKey. Anyways, we'll just go this way out until we run out of donor boards. Let's get some real flux. Stickier shit. I don't even know if that doesn't even look like it's hard enough, but maybe it is. No, I'll just stick my tweezers on there. You know what? I'll do it right now. I'm gonna use hot air gun because this thing's gonna break if I push down on it. See, these are a pain in the arse because they're 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 5. There we go. Alright, last one. This one looks like it's broke. It's alright. Alright, let's clean it up, and we will see if it power up and see if it works or not. But before we power it up, I don't want to see smoke, so let's test for shorts and stuff like that before we go. Looks like crap all over these connectors. Unrelated. Alright, I'm going to power this puppy up and let's hope everything works from here. And I will power it up in front of you guys. Alright, moment of truth. Let me switch cameras real quick. First. No! Let's see if iTunes recognizes it or not. You know what? I forgot to check for shorts. Oh, battery's not connected. Okay. You know what? Before I do it, let me check for shorts, like I said I was going to do. Alright, I'll just leave it like this. I just need to make sure all the readings are correct before I, it's probably a good thing the battery wasn't connected. Alright, no power, so you guys can kind of see it from the big camera. Alright, so let's check for shorts. So let's check VCC main first. Nope. No shorts. No shorts. Okay, so let's check the diode. See if that I'm getting 0.2. Yep, I am getting 0.2. And let's go to the other way. Make sure I'm not getting so let's go the other way. Make sure I'm getting OL. So that is OL. Okay, now let's check the coil. We're getting about 0.8 there. Okay, so from here to here. I'm sorry, it should be 0.8 to 1, and I'm getting 1 ohms. So all should be good. I'm confident of it, and we will put this mother to the test. If you see smoke, you're in trouble. Hopefully you won't see smoke. Alright, battery's plugged in now. Apple logo. Oh, dang it. Dagger. Battery popped loose again. I think my tester phone is seeing better days. Alright, there you go. Apple logo nice and bright. Let's make sure we get 100% brightness. Hello! Oh, we got... It's a little bit dark here. Dang it. So we got a little bit darkness. I think maybe the IC maybe, or something is not right here. but we will check it. I'm gonna have to replace the IC again, because look at it. See it? Partially dark. Anyways, let's just go through the motions real quick, see if anything's getting hot. It's getting hot. Okay, let me pause it and let's figure out what's causing this. All right. All right, the backlight IC chip and the pads didn't look like it was connected, and it was this pad right here. So I'm gonna reuse it actually, and because I know the IC is good, it's brand new IC. So with these ICs, you really don't have to reball them at all. I mean, you can just so where's my IC at? Here it is. I think that's my IC. Is that my IC? This looks a little too shiny to be my IC. That's definitely not my IC. Shit. Where did I put my IC? Maybe it's this one. Man, I mean, I think that was a backlight IC, but I think that's one I removed yesterday. That's not it either. Maybe this one. Yeah, this has got to be it because I wasn't able to see it. So, alright. So, let's see if it's still wet a little bit. Yeah, that's still wet. So, that's it. Okay, so I'm going to let's see. What am I going to do? Reball it? Yeah, let's reball it. I think that'll make things easier. So this is turning out to be a little bit of a chore here to do all this work. Now I'm going to start scraping. I should probably just use another one. These things are like $2 a pop. I hate wasting shit. You know what? Let's use my iron. Fuck. I have 3 irons and 2 soldering units. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing to kind of reflow, reball a little bit, get all the black shit off. There you go. Looks a lot better now. That doesn't even look good. I don't think I can reflow those. I think this is dead. Alright, it's dead. I'm gonna say DOA on that. Let's just fucking let's see. I don't want to use new one though because I want to put lead-free solder on it. So let's just use the one of the ones I have here. I think I took this off yesterday. Okay. I think I will reball it, just because I just want to make sure that all the pads get seated correctly, you know. I know if I reball that, because I don't think that's enough solder. So this is an easy resoldering reball though, so we'll reball it real quick. Is that 4 and 3? There we go. I think this is the one where like I can't, it's uneven or something like that. So this is 4 and 3, but I don't think it's like even. See it? So what I normally do is I just use like this one, or I'm sorry, I use this one. This one. Like that, and then I'll just reball it like that. So this is taking way over an hour right now. It's a lot of work. Alright. So I got it reballed. What I like doing after I reball it is to just kind of heat the pads a little bit, just to make sure they kind of even out a little bit, like that. And it seems to clean it up a little bit too. Alright, so we have our new backlight IC with leaded solder, and it should melt a little bit easier now in getting it back on here. So hopefully it will touch all the pads, which I think that was the problem. I'm pretty sure that was the problem. And let's use Tachyflux. Alright. Dot on the top right. The problem is the pads below are not like clean, so it's gonna be hard to kind of like, I might have to kind of hold it, try to hold it at least. So I'm gonna try to hold it like this, and then once it heats, Or maybe I'll just leave it like this and I'll nudge it. There it goes. Alright, just leave the heat a little bit longer. Make sure it's melted, and that's good. Alright, let's hope this sucker works now, because I'm tired of this fucker. Much more work than I'd like to put in for backlight repair here. I'm not even going to check it this time. I'm not going to multimeter it, because I'm pretty confident that this is good. Alright. Let me switch cameras here. It's a good start. Alright, no more dark spot. So it was that one pad that was jacked up. I'm going to call this a success, and that's the end of it. So there you go, how to rebuild an iPhone 6 backlight system. That took an hour and 5 minutes. Hour and 5 minutes wasted of my life. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching, bye.